a short story about my life. It's about the year I met my wife. All I did all day and night was think of her holding me tight. I thought that we had to be together, but it just so happened to depend on the weather. As I waited and sat, my love unreturned, because she was a leaf and me just a worm. Way up high she clung to her tree, when really she should have been on the ground next to me. All through the spring, summer, and most of the autumn, I had to wait right there on my bottom. I imagined all the things we could do within reason. Once she was with me in just a few seasons. We could watch the sun rise and set each day. Just think of all the games we could play. When spring first rolled around, I declared my intentions. She said my love broke too many conventions. When summer came, I said again how I felt in my heart. She said I should choose a worm instead, for that would be much more smart. Towards the end of the summer, I declared my love was still strong. This time she just smiled and didn't say I was wrong. I could tell I was starting to win her over. She even seemed jealous when I was talking to that four-leaf clover. At the beginning of fall, she turned the prettiest shades of oranges and red. It was the same time of year she agreed we should wed. The rest of the autumn was ever so tough. We wanted to be together. No time was soon enough. I wished I could whisper sweet nothings into her ear. Unfortunately, from so far down, I had to yell for her to hear. Sometime later, I noticed a chill in the night. I couldn't help but be filled with delight. Breezes and chills meant it was almost time for her to fall from her tree and forever be mine. I knew if she had a face, she'd be beaming, but later that night, I found myself dreaming. It was about our wedding, full of friends, family, and cake, but then a large being came out with a rake. She was taken away, then I woke in cold sweat. After that, I wasn't too eager to be with her yet. Ready or not, the next day, a strong wind started blowing. Her brothers and sisters fell around me as if it were snowing. I was nervous to see her, but excited just the same. As the sun started setting, down towards me she came. As if somebody planned it, she landed right by my side. My worries disappeared, and I smiled quite wide. I said,
I've waited for seasons to come and to go. I think the waiting was worth it, in case you wanted to know.
I paused, hoping she'd say something to me. She told me,
I love you.
And I was the happiest worm you'd ever seen. We watched the sunset for the first time of a lot, and I felt so lucky about what I'd got. We were quite different, I'm sure you can tell, and I had to wait many months for the day that she fell. It just goes to show it doesn't matter at all, if the difference is large or there's a long way to fall. All that matters is love and having a dream, then you learn that anything can happen, even a leaf loving a worm.
Remnants of the parade, popcorn and confetti covering all of the ground. Snare drum rudiments echo a new cadence, a bass drum still beating me down. But I still believe in those weak truths that you whispered